Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just want to talk for a couple minutes with this particular topic that we're talking about, the Bell Let's Talk, as it's January 28th. It's just one of those awareness campaigns that Bell Mobility, which actually that happens to be the company of my choosing when I subscribe to my mobile service with my Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus. But the one initiative that Bell has definitely taken on, I think since 2010, if I'm not mistaken, is the Bell Let's Talk. Talking about mental health, and it's definitely been a bigger issue and topic at hand when it comes to mental health. Going through a slew of emotions, just like myself, and you're feeling the extremes a lot more during COVID-19. I mean, obviously, it's just, to raise awareness, reach out for help when you need it. And obviously myself, given all these times right now, with uncertainty and suddenly having to change your lifestyle completely between, working at home, not being able to engage with others as much. Of course, being a Calgary sports fan like myself, which is what I mostly do on my YouTube channel, not being able to go to sport events, which is also a big part of my life. And I would say one of the things that I have been coping is, thankfully, I've been much more active on YouTube the last couple of years to make videos like this, for example. But we definitely need to always keep this topic at hand. It's definitely going to become a serious issue, or it's going to be an even greater issue whenever we get through COVID-19. And sometimes I feel like that I have to reach out and get some help myself, engage others or seek professional help if needed. I mean, I felt like over the years I've had my internal struggles as well. I mean, I know that growing up I was diagnosed with a learning disability, and that gave me definitely an academic disadvantage as well, going through school, and I had to grind a lot harder. And I just always felt the battles and ups and downs and emotions right now, and even as going through adult life, I mean, with work or even other people I engage with and family, and definitely see that a lot more over the years, where you have some family members that you are still in touch with, and then there's others that unfortunately for various reasons you have fallen out with. And I have to say that we need to change the stigma to mental health, especially as a male myself. I mean, I know that it still does feel like that it's not taken as seriously for a male. If a male is seeking help, they always tell us to, suck it up and be macho after we've been sucking up and being more macho itself. And I mean, unfortunately, sometimes it becomes too much that, you abuse drugs, alcohol, and I know a couple months ago, unfortunately, I had a childhood friend from the past that, overdosed on drugs, because of probably what's been going on with COVID. And I know that he had some, issues over the years, but that probably tipped him over the edge right now. But, I mean, we just need to change the stigmas. And I actually did made a personal log about it at the start of this, pandemic, where, it was starting to be more forefront. And, I'm always monitoring myself and looking at employee resources that's available to me. And I know that at the start of it, when we do everything virtual, having our meetings virtually on Microsoft Teams or whatever platform you have, that mental health has also become, a topic of discussion as well. That, I have to still always struggle to try to take care of myself mentally, which ties in physically, which, I've always had issues of being a little larger myself. I've been working on it, and even if you look at some of my earlier videos, I'm still in better shape right now than I was a couple years ago physically. But I know that the struggle is definitely real. But it's just something we got to talk about and put it at the forefront. And this Bell Let's Talk initiative is always going to be a way to bring awareness, not only just for today, but every other day. I think it's going to be more important than ever hopefully we can ever get through this, pandemic as sane as possible, and as deeper I've been, working at home or changing my life completely. It's just, I actually admit it has been a lot harder, but I gotta monitor myself, and I gotta take it on myself to seek when I need it. So anyway, as I say, if you want to follow along this Calgary sports fan's journey, home of the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, and Stampeders, I mostly do talk Calgary sports on my YouTube channel, recapping games and talking stories when it happens, and thankfully, it has been happening where the Calgary Flames coming back, and apparently there's word that the Calgary Hitmen could be coming back, and then there's other plans about hopefully the Calgary Roughnecks, and maybe we'll actually have a CFL season in 2021. But I also do personal blogs, gotta take a break from sports himself, even the sports fan like myself, where I do a variety of content, personal blogs. Attempt at comedy, that's another thing that you try to have to engage in a little more, try to find some humor, and I call it attempt at comedy because comedy is very, very decisive, and unfortunately I think another thing that's become too prevalent is everything gets too politically correct, so that's why I call it attempt at comedy, because what could be funny to me is not funny to someone else, but that's my disclaimer. And I also do share my experiences when I'm on the road or at a sporting event, which whenever I get to do that, but I also have all that on my channel. And sometimes I gotta look back on that, as all part of managing mental health. So if that all sounds like the interest to watch, do follow along with this Calgary sports fan's journey. You know what you need to do, just make sure you subscribe, and I'll set my other social media links down in the description below. And one way you can be kind to each other is, like and subscribe, as I want to continue to keep growing on this platform, and looking back at all this time that we've gone through with the global pandemic and all the stress and anxiety and uncertainty that unfortunately has dealt with it. And it's something I'm always monitoring myself, but I like to know that there's always the resources there. Hopefully it won't get overstrained, as we're doing all these changes right now to not overstrain our healthcare system right now, but I have a feeling that it's going to be strained even more, unfortunately, if we don't take this mental health thing very seriously. But it's also a very, very complex issue, so this is just my take on the whole day, just to bring awareness and put my piece on YouTube as well. And it's something that I gotta hold accountable to myself as well, and share out there that if you need help, reach out for it, or do the best you can to cope. So I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. It'll be less heavy and serious, as I do have some sports content down the road that we'll make videos on later. And also, this is my alternate recording setup when it gets towards the evening and night. Then you got to use that whiz light bulb behind me just to, change it up and try to make the best lighting of the whole situation of my recording, just like with this mental health thing. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.